Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I'm just gonna go quickly through some of the cards that I didn't get to in my 80 something card review, as well as buffs, nerfs, etc. Pretty quickly, just straightforward. This video is a few days old, but it's got some interesting stuff and a completely new card that just came out today. So we're gonna start just running through it. So Golden Apple Discord. I missed this and one other card in my video going over every card. I've also now gotten a chance to play the game a lot more. So if I did this video a week ago and saw this card, I'd be like, this card's terrible. Honestly, Golden Apple Discord, it's pretty solid. It doesn't have any kind of support right now, but Moxie at Everything ELESTRALS has been playing this card in a mill control discard deck, and I did lose to Mill one game, but the thing is, whenever he seems to play this card, maybe it's just bad luck on my part, but I always lose my win condition or my removal that I really need. Like, I could just be the unluckiest person ever, but Golden Apple Discord, surprisingly doing well. I don't think you run it in most decks, but if you have a deck where you're drawing a lot of cards, it's not a bad card to use to try to knock out something important from your opponent's hand. And combined with Spark Kit, it's got a nice little combo there. The other card I missed was Tadpuff. Now this card is insane. It's so good. So it says you can expend one water to special enchant this with water from your hand in attack position. What this really says is how do I phrase this? I was gonna say, oh, it really says play 3 costs on your turn. It doesn't quite do that, but this lets you skip your normal summon in a sense to then just enchant Tadpuff, and then if you can Nexus or just play a 2-drop on top of it, it just ramps you really quick. So you're basically spending a spirit almost in a way to skip to your next summon. Tap Buff's really good. With Tap Buff, you can get out Majesty fully properly enchanted on turn 1 somewhat consistently. You do have to draw both in your same hand, but you might just, run a ton of draw power to get to it. And also you can run a bunch of 2-drops. So you can run more 2-drop things like Caprigal and stuff to get out on turn 1 if you just go Tap Buff into Ascend to Caprigal. Very strong card. It's not broken, and a lot of people say it's broken. It's not broken because you're forced to play water with it. Otherwise you're gonna misenchant whatever you play, unless you're playing like Krakatuga with it. But it's not a card you want to play with Krakatuga, in my opinion. Um, so you're forced to play water with it, or it's gonna be misenchanted, and you have to expend one and then put one on it for the normal sense. So it kind of has a cost of 2. So it does hurt you a little bit, but it ramps you really quick. I think it's a great card. I have a couple of decks with it running at least 1 or 2 of, and I have one deck which is like all in on the ramp of like ramp strategy. It's a great card. And then the card that just got revealed today is Riceros or Riceros. I don't quite know how to pronounce it. This is going to make lightning control so much stronger. So as long as it's enchanted, all non-lightning Elestrals on the field cannot attack the turn they're first enchanted. And there's, to my knowledge, no 5-attack, 1-drop lightning Elestral. So when you play this in defense position, it will not get attacked through. Sorry, it will not get attacked through until a turn later. It's super good in slowing down attack strategies. Your opponent could misenchant like a Necruff if they're playing the Necruff Blazerous Thunderbolt deck. But in general, this Riceros is going to really slow down the meta and really help the game. I'm making a deck right after this video with this card as a priority in it. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. It's a great card. That's it for the cards I didn't review yet, but we have some updates to text and some buffs and nerfs to go over quick. So all the gods got a text update. So when they're first enchanted, you can enchant up to clarify the fact that you can go anywhere from 1 to 3, or if it's A-list, you can go up to 4 right when you play the card. It just doesn't change the function of the card, it just clarifies how it works. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Then we have change to Cinder, so now it's no longer when it uh, you no longer have to expend for the effect. It's just every time it receives fire. So if you Nexus to Cinder, you'll mill again. This is going to really help a mill deck when mill decks finally become more of a potential strategy. And it's a really good change, and Cinder is no longer completely useless. I think you can actually run Cinder in some decks now. Then we have a change to Vault. So Vault is now When it destroys, this is the no, this is the right life vault. Never mind. When this life vault destroys an opponent, last round battle, you put them must discard one card from their hand, and it gains 2 attack for every amp up in your underworld. So you play the amp ups, you send them to your underworld to get the 2 from your deck. Then you might play an amp up and then ascend to life vault. Now life vault to 10/3 that will make people discard. It's a good control card, I think. It doesn't have a lot of protection, so I don't know if you're going to run it right away, but maybe run one of these with some amp ups in your deck. Solid card. I like the changes. It's a nice update. Trifernal got what? Let me think. So he got nerfed to 2 expend, remove negate. Now he got buffed back to 1 expend and no negate clause anymore. But no one plays Trifernal. No one really gets there, unfortunately. Most of the decks running Blazarus, the special summon, have maybe 1 Trifernal in the deck as a, oh, your opponent's playing like a bunch of 3 defense or lower. It's no one plays Trifernal. It's a great buff, but no one really uses Trifernal as of right now. But maybe if a fire electric deck comes more control-y, you'll play Trifernal. And then last but not least, the Majesty update. I've been playing with it a ton. It's great. You might see my other videos cook with it. As long as enchanted, all water enchanted celestials on field cannot be targeted by your opponent's celestial effects, and it gains 1 attack for every enchanting water on your field. So it dropped the water fixing and got a ton of great protection for not just it, but also all your Lestrals. It's great against the Kindleos, the Boom Bats, stuff like that. It's a great update. Makes Majesty from like C tier, I think, to like B plus tier. It's super hard to deal with. Throw a Trident because you're in water on it, and now it can't be hit by counter. It's a great card. They did a fantastic job updating. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to quickly go over the cards I missed, etc. If you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 100 for the Discord uh, tag so I can be considered a content creator on there, etc. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I'm really trying, you'll see in my next few videos coming out, editing a lot better and a lot more to the decks. Not the decks, the videos. Words. So I hope you guys enjoy. Uh, Again, like, subscribe. Go to Everything Elestrals. Subscribe to him. He's about 100. Go to J Johnny. He's over 100, but he's got a giveaway going on one of his videos. So go watch the videos and find that giveaway. He's giving away $100. Uh, Magic Moolah, he's been putting a lot of effort in. He doesn't have a ton of videos, but he's probably the one that spends the most time quality editing his stuff. I like his videos, even though he doesn't have that many yet. There's a bunch of other people popping up, so check the Discord, check people's videos, go watch content, support everybody. Like, we're having a great time playing the game, so keep it rolling. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your kids, everyone. Just get everyone in. It's a great game. Have a good one. Peace.